If you're moving to Hawaii, I understand how important it can be to make sure that you choose the right area to live in, especially if you got kids. I got two kids myself. Sorry, where did I get the other one from? But I got 2 kids myself, and look, I moved here 3 times too, right? I moved here as a kid, right? Military brat, and then twice as an adult. So I can tell you that finding the perfect area is just super crucial, making sure that you're in the, the right area if you're looking for the city life or you're looking for more of the suburban life. And that's exactly what we're gonna go through right now. In this video, I'm gonna take you through one of the most up and coming cities. The second city is actually what it's called, Kapolei. Where, you know how I do it, I do the vlog tours, I take you through, I take you on the car rides, I take you around the entire city. We got a lot to cover in this one, so we're gonna get after it right now. What's going on, you guys? My name is Ryan Strong. I'm a real estate agent out here on the island of Oahu. And if you're moving to Oahu, you gotta give me a call, you gotta shoot me a text, however you wanna get a hold of me, because I got your back when moving to Oahu. And listen, this whole channel is about living in Hawaii, right? So if you're new here, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the like button for this video, and hit the notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video just like this one, and you can get more views of Hawaii, especially if you're moving here and looking for that perfect place to live that meets your needs and fits your lifestyle. So I'm actually standing in the parking lot of Kamakaʻaliʻi, which is one of the newest mall on the island. There's a Macy's back there. There's actually a food land, one of the newest food lands. And if we just keep spinning, so this is almost like at the border between Ewa and Kapolei. So Ewa is, we've gone over Ewa. If you haven't actually even seen that, I did a full vlog just like this one of where I went through all of Ewa. And so Kamakaʻaliʻi actually sits on the border, which is Kuala'akai Parkway, okay? And you don't have to worry about trying to say that right now. And there's the fire station back there. It sits on the border. This is the newest mall on the island, and it's more of an outdoorsy style mall. We're not gonna go through the entire mall. We got a lot to cover to get through the rest of Kapolei. So I'm basically starting at the border. We're gonna drive across Kapolei into more of the city area. We're gonna head up the Makakilo Hill. We're gonna head to Ko'olina. We got a lot of places to go. So as you can see on the map here, we're just starting at the mall of Kamakaʻaliʻi, and we're gonna make our way around. I'm gonna give you guys a lot of views here, so show you the neighborhoods, some what the homes look like, give you a real feel. So if you're deciding that you move into Oahu and you wanna live in Kapolei, this video is gonna help you out. Made a quick stop just down the street, and I turned right into Kekuilani. So I was heading down Kapolei Parkway. The middle school was on the left. I made a right. There's Kekuilani, which is another neighborhood. It's actually a street that's a loop, and then behind me we have Iolani, which is another neighborhood in Kapolei. And then just to talk about some of these homes so you can get a feel. So some of these, like across the street, is more condo townhome style. And then you can see behind me here on this side, we have the single family homes. Let me give you a look at these. So homes in this area, depending on if it's one of these villas or condos or townhomes, is going to be roughly anywhere from $300,000 to $500,000 or more, depending on the market and the conditions at the time. And if you're talking about single family homes, you're looking upwards of around $900,000. But again, this all depends on the market fluctuations and all those types of things, right? So it always changes, but we're going to keep heading through Kapolei. Again, like I said, we got a lot to cover. Kapolei is actually one of my favorite areas of the island, and they do call it the second city, and I feel like that word just alone, city, kind of gives it a bad taste, because if you look at the difference between Kapolei and Waikiki, for instance, Waikiki has become somewhat of our concrete jungle out here in paradise, right? And so when you hear that word, that's kind of what you think. A bunch of high rises, everything is really close and compact. Not necessarily the case out here for Kapolei. All right, here I am in another parking lot, but this one is in Kapolei Commons. Okay, that's what this area is called. So back behind me here, we're gonna have Target, which is way back there. And as I just keep spinning around, so Kapolei Commons is a very big shopping center. This place is always popping. There's an Ulta back there, a Marshalls, Verizon, HIC, Surf, Ross, Pet Smart. Yeah, there's a Petco on the, in Eva and around the other side. You got a movie theater back there, Gyukaku, where I mean, I love Gyukaku. You got TJ Maxx, DB Grill, the bank. So the Kapolei Commons is just popping. There's always something happening here. And then like in this area, so the busy intersection is back there. The busy intersection, you're gonna have Home Depot across the way. You got Costco nearby. There's an FBI building, but you probably won't be going there unless you're them. But yeah, so Kapolei Commons, that's the shopping center that I'm at now. This is again, just, and you can see by even just how I'm standing in this parking lot that I talked about Kapolei being very spaced out. It's not a ton of high-rise buildings and very compact. You can see that in this parking lot alone, there's just a lot of space. And I'm just cruising around through here. So we're gonna keep hitting up some areas. And yeah, this is Kapolei Commons. Welcome to Makakilo, and if you hear that wind, that is honestly one of my favorite things about Makakilo. I used to reside in Makakilo before my wife decided that it was time to move somewhere else for an upgrade. That's besides the point. I absolutely love living up in Makakilo. So coming up the hill, Makakilo is a part of Kapolei, and in order to get to Makakilo, you're gonna drive up this massive hill. This hill is gonna take you up about over 600 feet of elevation. We got some amazing views up here. I am standing at a park in Makakilo Heights. So I went up the main road in Makakilo, we made a left, and we came over to Makakilo Heights. I'm actually in a park. So this is a beautiful park. You can see this massive field behind me and the homes that align around the park. There's a playground over there, and I hope the wind isn't too bad for this video, but these views behind me are just amazing. So you can basically see all of Kapolei. That's how high up we are up in Makakilo Heights. Now these homes that you see up here with these amazing views, because these homes are looking directly down at that, right? Amazing views. Homes up in Makakilo Heights, especially these single family homes that along this main road over here too, and the ones that you kind of see down below. All right, we're talking anywhere above $700,000. Again, markets always fluctuate. You're gonna hear me say that all the time because I don't want you to say, well, Ryan said these homes are $700,000. The market fluctuates. Always do your due diligence. Always reach out. Like I said in the beginning, you can reach out to me. We can always have these conversations. You can shoot me a text, however you want to get a hold of me. You know, I absolutely love having these conversations. Makakilo, I used to live here up in these hills. It's amazing. This breeze is in the summer, right? I'm recording this in May of 2021. It is the summer. The sun is beaming. It is beautiful. Absolutely love it. And the wind is still gusting. Now let's talk about that. In the winter time, you're gonna save a lot of money. In the winter time, you essentially have like no AC bill because everybody is got their windows open. They're enjoying the breeze, especially in the winter. So typically on a winter day, let's say in the mornings or at night, we'll start at night. When you're going to bed at night in the winter and you got all your windows open, and especially up here in Makakilo, it's gonna get like in the 50s, right? Higher 50s, it's gonna get in the higher 50s. And then when you wake up in the morning, it's still gonna feel that nice cool air, right? And then talk about daytime, over here in Makakilo, you can still wear a hoodie during the daytime and it's gonna be, you know, in your 70s. It's gonna feel great. And then this is summertime. I believe it's around 83 to 85 degrees, maybe even a little bit cooler up here, even though I'm closer to the sun. But I do absolutely love Makakilo. So on our way up, you may have seen on the drive some of the footage that we have from the drive. There was a neighborhood at the bottom called Kaivelo, and then there's a ton of, you know, condos, apartments, townhomes on the way up, single family home neighborhoods on the way up. Kaivelo is one of the newer ones down at the bottom. You got Ho'u Landing, which is a very nice community as well. You got Seascape. I've helped clients as well on Seascape. Seascape is a gated community that you actually have to have a code to even get in the gate, okay? And all of these homes, everybody here goes to Kapolei schools, okay? Especially Kapolei High School. If that's something that you're concerned about, you can go ahead to great schools, do your due diligence there, or niche.com. But look at these homes, right? It's absolutely beautiful up here, and you can see my hair blowing in this wind. It's crazy, but this breeze is nice. All right, so I just wanted to give you guys this view of Makakilo because it is a part of Kapolei, even though it is way up this hill, and that could be one of the cons. A lot of people don't like driving all the way up this hill. That's one of the biggest things. Oh, you want to live Makakilo? Nah, man, that hill. But I didn't mind the hill at all. I actually prefer, you know, I loved the breeze and the benefits of living up here versus the hill. So, all right, now we're gonna keep cruising around Kapolei, and we're gonna check out some other areas. All right, I'm standing out here on one of the main roads. It's gonna be a little bit noisy. This is Farrington Highway, and Farrington Highway is gonna take you all the way down to Kualaka'i Parkway, or you can go back that way to Eva. I'm actually standing at the front of Kapolei Knolls right here. Everybody's looking at me like I'm crazy. That always happens. So yeah, this is Kapolei Knolls. I'm standing at the front of Kapolei Knolls. We'll give you a view of some of these homes. This is one of the most prominent single family home areas in Kapolei. You can see this beautiful park on the other side of this fence as well. Homes in this area are typically $900,000 and above. Do your due diligence. But there's a Walmart exactly on the opposite side, another shopping center. Kapolei has what, 5 to 6 shopping centers in the entire area. Kapolei Golf Course is actually that way as well, a few minutes down the road. If you love golfing, Kapolei's got that for you too. Kapolei's got everything, all right? Everything. There's a reason why Kapolei is one of the hottest areas for people moving, looking for jobs, looking for work, families moving to the area. So you definitely need to check out Kapolei. I'm in Ko'olina, and I apologize for the lawnmower, but I'm in Ko'olina. I'm at the 4th Lagoon. You can see the park and the field area behind me, and nothing but beauty on this side. Check out the ocean views, everything going on back there. I came out to Ko'olina because Ko'olina is a part of Kapolei. It is mostly known as a tourist area and really just a lot of hotels. So you got Disney Aulani, you got Four Seasons, all along these lagoons. And the way they have these lagoons is these horseshoe style lagoons, which I'll show you. And there's 4 of them that go along the coast, and the hotels line these lagoons, and it's just beautiful. And then you can see the mountains going up the west coast over there too. So that's going to be your western coast of Oahu. And Ko'olina is really at the edge of the Kapolei area. That's why I came out here. You can actually live in Ko'olina. They have resort style homes, condos and townhomes in this area. There's a marina over here as well. So it is a very beautiful area, very well upkept, and we're talking about cost of living in, you know, in all these videos as well. And cost of living in Ko'olina is not going to be cheap by any means. If you're talking about living in Ko'olina, you can expect your townhomes to be anywhere above $600,000. I'm going to cruise back over here and try to get away from some of this noise, hopefully. And then I got the wind blowing too, but I apologize for that. But again, you can get a feel. It's just extremely beautiful over here. We're going to take you over to the beach, which is in that lagoon right there. This is the 4th Lagoon. Cost of living, again, anywhere upwards above $600,000. But the market does fluctuate, but you can expect price ranges to be around there for the single family homes or condos or townhomes that are way like in the back of Ko'olina. There is also, now he's coming this way. I'm playing this game with him. There is also a preschool in Ko'olina called Seagull's Preschool. Okay, there is not a middle school or a high school or an elementary out here. There's a preschool. The high school would be Kapolei High School. So that is along the way, which we have gone through, but we're gonna keep cruising. I'll show you guys some of those beach views and some more of the waves crashing and things like that. We have obviously the Ko'olina Resort community. but they do have areas where you can live. You can actually buy a home in Ko Olina. It's not just hotels, and amazing golf courses. It actually, I think I forgot to mention this earlier, but it has a world famous and very beautiful golf course out here at the Ko Olina Golf Club. I played on it a few times. I'm not good at golf by any means. I like golfing, I'm just not good at it. But it is a very nice golf course. And getting back to why I like Kapolei and the city style that Kapolei has is because it's more spread out. It's a very nice, well-kept area, but it is just more spread out. There's not a ton of high rises. There are shopping centers. We have Costco, Walmart, all the big box stores, and then we have our local stores, our local mom and pop stores. We have just a ton of things happening out here, and then the communities too. So as you saw earlier, we were driving through one of the newer home communities, Kapolei Gentry, by the golf course. One of the newer homes out here, but it's just an amazing feeling to be in Kapolei. The up and coming style that it has, I like the vibe. It's just very spread out. It's not so compact like a compact city. So that's my opinion. If you're thinking about deciding between whether you should live closer to either Waikiki or Kapolei. Ko Olina does have its own shopping center. It's not necessarily, there's no grocery stores per se, but it has its own shopping area where there's a pizza place, a couple gift shops, right? Because it's a resort style community. And there's a monkey pod out here. If you've never heard of monkey pod, definitely go check out monkey pod. I love the pumpkin ravioli. That stuff's amazing. I know how that might sound at first, but if you try it, trust me, you'll be like, oh man, yep, he was right. But because you can buy homes out here in Ko Olina, and because I'm passing it, I'll go ahead and tell you. Ko Olina also has Paradise Cove, where they hold luau's. Okay, so luau's are held at Paradise Cove out here. Very cool luau's right on the beach. They have their own little, what's called like secret lagoon. It's not really a secret. Mostly everybody knows about it. It's just one of the lagoons in the very front, and a lot of times turtles often end up popping up there too. Don't ever touch the turtles. But we will be doing a more thorough tour of Ko Olina when another home, because the market is crazy right now, when another home pops up, we'll see if we can get sort of a tour of that home, and we'll go through the community more in depth. Because Kapolei is so big and there's so many other communities, I don't want to spend a ton of time just in Ko Olina, because if we could take up another whole like 20-minute video with just Ko Olina alone. So stay tuned for that one. All right, stopped in Olino at Mehana. All right, and this area, it really is just like there's a big area. It's called Mehana. We got this park behind me. So actually behind me right now is gonna be these shops. These are some shops down here on the bottom floor with some homes up on the second floor. This is almost like a little shop row. Let's go ahead and walk over here and check this out. This is a hair salon. Got somebody doing some hair over here. And you can see the homes all along this road. Let me flip you around. Hopefully you don't get dizzy. Homes all along this road, okay? This is one of the newest communities out here in Kapolei. And again, just to give you another look at some of the shopping centers going on out here. And then this beautiful park. I'm gonna walk you into this park over here. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about Kapolei, what's going on in Kapolei. So if we're talking about moving to Kapolei and some of the other things in other parts of the island, right? We've seen quite a bit going on here. We've seen homes, we've been to Makakilo, and all these other things. But why Kapolei? Okay, other than the fact that it's just one of the fastest growing communities, it has all these things, it's a wide open city, suburban-like feel. When we're talking about other aspects of the island, again, it's not as you can hear the plane, right? It's not as compact as town, which we have mentioned, or Waikiki, right? Living in town in Waikiki. It's more flat. So if you're not trying to live on the mountainside other than Makakilo, then Kapolei might be, the place for you. And again, we talked about the style of homes and things like that. You just keep cruising around. Kapolei is about 30 to 40 minute drive, no traffic, getting to town if you do decide to live in Kapolei and work in town. You can expect anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes if you're trying to get to Schofield. So if you're going to Wheeler Army Airfield, if you just work in Schofield or up by Schofield in Mililani, Wahiwa, those areas, you can expect about a 20 to 30 minute drive, no traffic, right? Same thing. So like, let's talk about maybe you work, like we said, in town, Hickam, Pearl Harbor, or anywhere in those areas, right? You're gonna be expecting this 30 to 40 minute drive to get out of Kapolei. And beautiful area. Look at these homes, they're beautiful. Again, Kapolei is, it's in the Ewa Plain. So again, flatlands for the most part, other than Makakilo, which we've seen, but flatlands. It's going to be a little bit hotter weather because I mean it's literally right next to Ewa Beach, so you're going to get a lot hotter weather. One of the things out here too, we gotta disclose this, is it's just a thing in Hawaii because of the tropical breezes and everything. And you kind of see my hair blowing in the wind, but a lot of homes don't actually have like central AC. So you're gonna have either your split AC systems, window AC systems, but the newer, more modern homes like you see out here will most likely have a central AC system or a split AC system inside of it. Depends which one you're a fan of. All right, again, just cruising around the park, and as we said, we got some shops over here. We got a community center. I got a pool over there. I know there's a dog park in the area. Again, some more of the beautiful homes in the background. Very family friendly community and area. We saw the basketball court on this other side, and just this big wide open field. The breeze, it feels nice, dude. It's May, it feels amazing. All right, we have gone all over Kapolei, guys. I've taken you everywhere in Kapolei, and now we are finishing up in the Mihana neighborhood with these beautiful homes, condos, townhomes, single family homes in the background. It's beautiful out here. But if you are moving to Hawaii, if you're moving to Oahu, I got you. And if you're moving to any of the other islands, I got you. I got connections all over the place. The only thing you gotta do is give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, however you wanna get a hold of me, all right? Because I got your back when moving to Hawaii. And if you wanna see some other videos of some of the other blog tours in the areas that I've done, such as Ewa Beach, Kailua, or I even talk about some of the top neighborhoods here on Oahu. You're gonna have some videos popping up right now. You guys go check those out.